Hello, my name is Ayub Jamal Abdi. Today I'll be discussing and speaking on the topic regarding my project, visualizing the history of Nobel Prize winners. Next, the contents. So I've divided this presentation into four main categories. The first is the introduction, the second is the information about the presentation, the third is answering questions, and the last one is conclusions. Introduction. So, during this presentation, I'm excited to take you on a journey through the fascinating world of Nobel Prize, a prestigious international award that has celebrated outstanding contributions to humanity since 1901. So, we will look at the Nobel Prize data and address inquiries surrounding the most frequently honored gender, birth countries, and exploring captivating trends spanning across decades and categories, all accompanied by visually engaging illustrations. Information about the presentation. In my analysis, the programming language that I used was Python. So utilizing pandas and Seaborn and NumPy, I use it to extract insights from the Nobel Prize data set spanning recipients from 1901 to 2023 in categories such as chemistry, literature, physics, physiology, or medicine, economics, and peace. Continuing on with the information about the presentation, I would like to discuss the the data extraction and data visualization that I used throughout my analysis. Utilizing Seaborn, I employed line plots to showcase the proportions of USA born winners per decade and the distribution of female laureates across time and categories. These visualizations offer initial insights into historical trends, setting the stage for further exploration in upcoming slides. Data extraction through pandas identify key details such as the most awarded gender, primary birth country, and notable trends like the first woman Nobel laureate. So we will speak and discuss more in the further upcoming slides. So, what is the most awarded gender? So, the first question is, what is the most awarded gender and birth country? So, as you can see, I provided the code that answers the first question, and as you can see, this right here is the output. So, The Nobel Prize dataset the, the Nobel Prize dataset reveals that the majority of laureates have historically been male, highlighting gender disparities in this esteemed recognition. Additionally, the dataset emphasizes the United States of America as the most common birth country, showcasing the global influence of American individuals in various fields. Next. The third question. No. First question. Second question. Rearrange the data by decade. Which year has the highest rate of US born winners? Store this as an integer called max decade USA. So, examining trends over decades, you can see right here. You can see right here that in the years 2000 that it had the highest rate of US born winners. So this insight provides a window into the evolving demographics of Nobel Prize recipients and potential shifts into global contribution to science, literature, peace, and more. All right. Next is rearrange the data by decade. Which decade and the category pair had the highest proportion of female award winners? Store this as a dictionary called Max Female Dictionary, where decade is the key and category is value. So as you can see, this is the code for the third question. Just the code part for the third question. Each question I just provided the code part. So I grouped the Nobel Prize data by decade and calculated the highest proportion of female award winners, identifying the 2020s in the literature category. This information is stored in the Max Female Award. Utilizing a Seaborn bar plot, the trends will be visually presented in the next slide, offering concise overview of the notable decade and category with the highest proportion of female Nobel Prize winners. So we will see in the next slide. Yes. So as you can see, the highest proportion of female award winners was 2020 and was literature. The exploration of female laureates over different decades and categories is facilitated by grouping the data accordingly. This analysis reveals that 2020 was basically the highest, the category of literature having the highest proportion of female award winners. This information sheds light on advancement in gender inclusivity and recognition of women's contribution in various fields over recent years. Next, the fourth question. So the fourth question asks us, who is the first woman to receive a Nobel Prize and in what category did she receive this award? So this is the code for the fourth question. So I successfully tackled the fourth question, finding out which woman received the Nobel Prize, and you will see all, the visualization and graphs in the next slide of which woman it was. Okay, so you can see that the historical significance of the Nobel Prize is evident in the identification of Marie Curie Sklodowska as the first woman to receive the prestigious award winning in the physics category. She holds this groundbreaking distinction receiving the award in the physics category. Her achievement symbolizes a pivotal moment for women in science, underlining the importance of recognizing and celebrating diverse contribution to humanity. All right, next slide. Fifth question. Which individuals or organization have won more than one Nobel Prize over the years? I've successfully identified individuals and organizations that have won more than one Nobel Prize, including Frederick Sanger, John Bardeen, Linus Carl Pauling, Marie Curie, Sklodowska, and entities like the International Committee of the Red Cross and the UNHCR. So the next slide, you will see the visual representation offering insights into the sustained excellence of these remarkable laureates over the years. And in the right side of the slide, you can see the code actually for the fifth question. Okay, so yeah, the data set allows for an examination of repeat winners. So entities like the International Committee of the Red Cross, Linus Carl Pauling, John Bardeen, Frederick Sanger, and Marie Curie Sklodowska have showcased sustained excellence across different categories and disciplines. But as you can see, the International Committee of the Red Cross appear the most. So yeah, you can see the this stuff very clearly, and the representation of the graph is shown very goodly. Conclusion. In conclusion, the Nobel Prize dataset serves as a treasure trove of information about exceptional individuals and organizations that have made significant contributions to humanity. By analyzing this data, we've uncovered patterns, trends, and milestones, offering a comprehensive overview of the recognition of excellence in various fields over the past century. Thank you for joining me on this exploration, and let's now dive into further questions and bring insights to life. Thank you for listening.